Hello everybody, my name is Anthony, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 in Kaiserreich as Mongolian Khanate. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we annexed this guy. What was his name? I think it was this one. Shangqing Gangao. No idea. Don't ask me to pronounce things in Chinese. But we did annex him. It was a harder fought war than I was actually kind of expecting. And who are we going to be targeting next? After the God of War, which I think gives us what? Military faster construction speed, conversion costs, stuff like that, consumer goods go down, all good stuff. But after that, we're probably going to figure out which one of these three we want to go with. The strike at the AOG sounds like a bad idea, because it'll get us at war with the entire Middle Europa. And that's bad, because I can't fight Germany, all of Eastern Europe, most of Africa. Seems like that's going to be a bit much for now. We'll wait until the second Weltkrieg breaks out before we even consider doing that. So it's either going that time to end the Qing rule, or bring down the Yunnan warlords. But they're both big, and they're both powerful. Probably 1.5 million, and about 4.5 million manpower. It's a lot. Yunnan is definitely the weaker of the two. They do have way less brigades, but it's going to be messy for the most part. We do have some more troops actually being trained, but we only have 670,000 manpower. At best, we have half of their minimum. So it's going to be a challenge. It's not going to be extremely easy. We're not just going to be able to walk straight through the country. We're going to have to be a little bit smarter about it. So that's why we're getting these mountaineering troops, because I think a lot of this stuff is mountain, so those are definitely going to be useful. I think it's like a plus 35% attack in mountains, which will absolutely be needed, especially because these cavalry divisions have like a negative 5% in mountains, so it's not going great. Well, like, we don't have anything else, right? Let me just, like, new division here. Like, we don't have any tanks. We have some we have no tanks, we have no trucks, we have nothing like that. So maybe getting tanks researched and starting to be built would make sense. I mean, we have 160 days before we can get the Weltkrieg era tank. Oh, they both lose 100 manpower regardless. 20,000 actually isn't really that big of a deal, so I guess we'll just get the extra steel. But, yeah, because we have to lose 100 points anyway. But the Weltkrieg era tanks are bad. They're from 1918, so clearly it's 1937. We should be coming around to medium tank 1, if we were, you know, where we should be in terms of technology. But we're not. But because of that, I'm assuming all of these other guys around here, except for probably maybe reorganized China, especially like the German Empire stuff, they probably don't have the ability to make tanks themselves. They probably also don't have Weltkrieg era tanks. Qing maybe, but definitely not Yunnan. So if you can even just have like one division of tanks, I think could probably be useful, even though they're crappy-ass tanks from the First World War. We shall see. I think these guys can kind of just hang it up here. I mean, I guess we'll assign you to a new guy. Absolutely, you can't be the same color though. So we'll have you be a pink, and you can kind of just garrison this front with the Qing. Of course, we can't go this way because this is a Japanese puppet. So you know, definitely would be a bad idea to try to attack him. We do have some other guys down here as well. Nepal, Bhutan. We could theoretically attack them. I mean, we can't actually. We have no political power. But if we had a political power, we could have theoretically have done that. The Dominion of India is actually growing bigger as well. The Princely Federation did break apart. I think they're at war with like everybody around them. Yeah, they're at war with these three neighbors and the commune up here. So they're probably going to lose. And probably the commune also annexed Burma at some point, which I didn't really notice, but I guess they did. So this will be done in about 15 days. Construction speed is so important. And this right now is at 20%. So that'll give us, I think, 3-4 factories? No, not 3, definitely not 3. Okay, maybe it'll give us 2 or 3 factories whenever this is actually done, which will definitely be useful because we'll start being able to build all this other stuff faster. We're also researching planes, right? Yeah, we're also researching interwar fighters. We're a little bit more up to date on our fighters, but that's only because there's no such thing as the World War I era fighters. You can't research those at all, so literally getting the first level of everything. So how do we send these cavalry divisions? So send like you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Send them over to Qing. We'll send actually one of these infantry onto this front though. Just so when we get our Mountaineers, they can all go into this area. Because we have 6 slots available here. It all makes sense. But of course, you know, 14 can't really go against these guys either. So what's everybody else doing? Let's just take a quick look around the world. The Civil War in the United States is still happening. It doesn't look like the United States is actually winning. The Combined Syndicates have all this. The American United States has all that. Can't see them actually getting much done. The Spanish Civil War, it looks like Spain is winning a little bit. Carlos Spain is definitely, I think, the loser there. Oh, and then there's the Bulgarian War, where they're fighting like 3 people all at once. So we'll see how that ends up going for everybody else. But I'm pretty sure it's probably not going to work out so great for them. Can we just like, get stuff built faster? How many rifles do we still need? Like, how many are we missing? Well, I'm going to say 307, which isn't too bad. We'll actually get that done in 2 days, which is nice. So we got the God of War done. Do we go straight for the Yunnan? It's only like 1 factory. Like, that's not really too useful at all. Like, these ones down here need a lot of oil. Like, this stuff makes sense. Like, these two. Well, we need to get, like, more stuff than that. These are actually done in 7 days. But then the next one's done 133, so... Actually, it would take, like, half a year to get that stuff going. But a power mice 100 is a lot. So I think we just try to bring down the Yunnan warlords. I think that's going to be our job for now. When's that going to be done? It's going to be done in 70 days, about 3 months and a bit. Yeah, so early next year, maybe like January 5th, January 6th, something around then, is when we'll actually get engaged in that conflict. Yes, we have our Mountaineers here. So they can finally deploy down here. Just have everybody deploy makes things a lot simpler. Well, we actually have a surplus of rifles now. We should at least. We're still somehow losing 700 a day. I'm not too sure how that's even possible, but... How is that possible? How are we losing 600 a day? I don't know. Let's train some more troops up here. Once again, we're losing rifles, but it's fine. Absolutely fine. Actually, because we have so many artillery, we can probably switch some of these other regular infantry types. They're actually quite experienced. No, but maybe let's take, like, let's say these... Well, no, let's take the most experienced, because then... Because when I give them artillery, their experience is going to drop. But if we just switch these guys to this one... Yeah, no. We only need more manpower, we don't need more rifles, so that's actually all fine. These guys can switch, it'll not be a problem there. And, oh no, there was an experience drop. I'm surprised by that. I thought normally it always did, but I guess not. But they should get their artillery pretty quickly, like... You know, we have so much just available. If all it costs is 900 manpower and, like, 18 artillery per army, it's not too expensive to upgrade our base troops. And actually, if it doesn't cost any, experience, we might as well just kind of slowly upgrade everybody. Yeah, so actually it's 24, not 18 per army, but... It should still be fine. Having artillery, they're just better than the other infantry type, so you want to use them as much as possible. Let's take a quick look at the wars. What's happening? The Soviets, Turkey. A lot of these are just like the same war. Yeah, like this is kind of just one war, even though it's 3 sub-wars in there. So Yunnan. I mean, are any of you, some of you guys are still green though, which is a little bit of a problem. But I'm sure once we actually get into some active combat, that should just go away. And they're leaving so much of their eastern... no, this is west. It's just leaving so much like their western areas just completely undefended. I mean, this is mostly the mountainous area as well, so that's... I mean, it's good that they're leaving it alone. Also, how is this a desert? It doesn't really look like a desert to me, but you know, whatever. But either way, they're leaving a lot of this area actually completely undefended. Like, these provinces are completely undefended. This whole area is undefended. These two aren't, actually. They're kind of well protected. Are any of you mountaineers? No. Mountaineers are coming. Yeah, and they're definitely going to be useful on this front. Over here, it's just hills and, like, plains. Like, they're not needed on this side. But there's a mountain here, so maybe the mountaineers are actually deploying near the mountains. If that's how it actually works, then the AI is a little bit better. No, these guys are just here. There's a mountain here, but this is all plain, so this guy's kind of useless where he is. So I could deploy over here, that would make a lot more sense. There's more military factories. Can I build more military factories after this? I can. Yeah, so let's get all that going. I'm surprised. Like, who's winning here, actually? I think Turkestan's actually somehow winning against the Alash autonomy. Which is surprising. I thought, don't they have, like, a much smaller army? No, they actually have more. Alash had, like, way more at the beginning, but I guess that tide's turned. Also, did this guy get bigger? I feel like he wasn't always this size. I think he took some of the Soviet territory. I'm not too sure. And Finland has been, like, completely overwhelmed by the Russian Republic, so they might just annex Finland. Finland. Probably could have done that a little bit better, I would say. Let's see, yeah. The United States, they're just too weak. So it's either going to be the Combined Syndicates or the American Union State. And looking at these numbers, I kind of think the Combined Syndicates are going to win. And that's bad for us. Because, well, I mean, it's not like it's horrible. Because if we look at our map here, the Third Internationale is just in Europe. It might expand to, you know, the Combined Syndicates might join. I don't know about these guys down here, if they can join the Third Internationale. Russia, or the Soviets, I should say. The only major threat for the Internationale and syndicalism in general is from either this commune or from the Soviets. And the Soviets are kind of far away. I mean, we're going to inadvertently help the Soviets because we are probably going to invade Russia. We're just going to invade, like, Siberia and stuff. And throwing all the Russian troops that are probably completely on this border over here will probably definitely let the Soviets get a very strong foothold. Which could be bad. Kind of depending on how you see it. But if I take, like, all of this in a war, and the Soviets get all of this, I still feel like we're probably coming out ahead in that deal. So, okay, so it's 1938. Get these stuffs researching. If anything, should I pink and blue on this border? I mean, that would make sense, right? And this front just doesn't exist. Because right now, I don't think we need to worry about Qing. They can kind of hang out, do their own thing, and it's fine. I mean, like, if theoretically Japan or Qing invaded us, we're just dead. When we can't fight them off. So let's draw up at least a little bit of a plan. Even though the plan looks a little bit bad, you could say. Kind of have it go like that. Kind of reach up to their capital. Oh my god, Yunnan does still have... I think they had more. Didn't say they had up to 70 brigades. I'm like crazy. Either way, they might have like 30 brigades. 30 to 38. So still really relatively equal. Also... yeah, no, the war started already. Pause the game. Definitely don't want to fight another war yet, so I think now would be a good time to go for... 5% attack, and maybe it's not worth it. 2.5%. We're getting 7.5%? Damn. So another what's 2.5% of 12 million. No. Let me pull up my calculator. So 12, no, okay. 5 million. Somehow really bad at pressing buttons. Times 2.5, so it's under the city of 12,000 people. I think that's probably just worth it. So yeah, so we'll get that. You guys actually just attack now. Is that everybody moving forward? Yes, you guys just need to attack. I'm gonna have everybody set to actually cautious, because I don't trust the AI to do anything correct. So I kind of want to make sure I'm doing everything my way. This is mountain territory, so it is definitely going to be hard to attack. They are falling back, which is useful. And how much? What do we need to drop their war enthusiasm to? Is it also only 30%? So it's not too bad. And the problem with this, what's the stop button? Is it just S? Because they're still trying to like deploy over here, which isn't even on the front anymore. So if you just hold them and then they'll redeploy, you kind of have to do that constantly with the AI. If you're advancing too quickly, just like the AI gets confused. Yeah, so let's, pull our troops in. Okay, you stop attacking. Move into that province. You need to stop attacking and go here. You need to go here. You guys just need to kind of get to the front. That would definitely be a good first step. Is anybody moving to this province? Okay, fantastic. Is this mountains? No, it's plains, but kind of keep pushing in. Why is this guy moving at all? I mean, it says that he is, but I'm still seeing the attack animation, so I don't know if he's moving or not. Okay, let's see if we can maybe just cut off this one guy from supplies. You guys really need to get somewhere useful. Yes, cavalry can kind of just keep advancing. We did lose that battle, which isn't like super surprising, but yeah, I guess you guys just keep attacking. Just keep everybody distracted, I guess. Not the worst idea in the world. Yeah, but I want you guys to advance, specifically across rivers. Attacking over a river into the mountains. Generally, I would consider that suicide. It's definitely not what you're wanting to be doing. But I think if we can get like a surround here, if we can, that's not what I wanted. But if we can kind of get these guys cut off, there's a 4 stack there, which is going to be a little bit dangerous. Okay, we probably surround these 2 troops. And then infantry slowly advance. You guys slowly advance there. Mountaineers can attack into the mountains. How's that a negative 15% attack? Do they not have... They should have a decent attack. Plus 35%. I guess it's just a base negative 15, so I guess it's actually a plus 20. When it's all said and done. Also, how is supply so bad here? It's actually a really big, I guess we just can't get stuff down here. It's a little bit surprising, I think, but let's see if we can capture the city. It's only worth 1 victory point, so it's not worth a lot, but how did I stop the movement because I'm stupid? Yeah, I think I did. You should not be attacking, because that doesn't make sense. You should not be attacking either, because it doesn't make sense. Yeah, you cross over the river, try to get to the city. I think they're trying to go to the city as well? No, it doesn't look like it. So that's useful for us. Yes, the Mountaineers are being attacked, but, you know, it's fine, I think. Minister... no, this is just... Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It's fine how it is. I was going to keep pushing this guy back, because he's going to fall pretty soon. Why are you attacking? Go here. Why are you attacking? Go here. Yeah, so they're just going to keep falling back. We are pushing them actually faster than I would have thought. The problem is that... Oh, they have like 3 million manpower now. Ugh, that's a significant number. But I do think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name's been Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If not, enjoy, thumbs down. Watch more, subscribe, and goodbye.